The certification, the ACHE, is the American Council of Hypnotist Examiners. This is a big deal, so let's break that down and explain who they are.
The American Council of Hypnotist Examiners was started and founded by Gil Boyne. And Gil Boyne actually started out in the 40s and 50s as a stage hypnotist.
Okay.
What he learned, though, over years of doing that was that people would accept suggestions for improvement. And he actually, over time, moved more into the therapy side of helping people through these processes and really became one of the first suggestion hypnotherapists. And over time, that developed into more of a therapy practice. And hypnotherapy's developed really over decades, since the 50s. And we continue to find new ways to apply it, new behavioral protocols, things that are more effective. And the way I was trained 25 years ago was effective at the time, but we've combined things, done things new and different. As you said, we're much more effective. We can get twice as much done in a session now as I could, when I originally started, because we know how we've combined different protocols and different therapies and at different points in the process, and they're just more effective.
And Gil, I know him because I've read up a little bit. He was basically the hypnotherapist to the stars originally. He was the ones who helped really famous, prominent singers and actors be able to get over their fears and phobias and be able to sing out and hit those high notes. And he did amazing things in his lifetime. And now, if you log on to your website, you can basically find the drop down and see about the certifications there. And there's an incredible video I would tell you to go watch. It is the now president of the center who is getting a hernia operation entirely on his own with no anesthesia, just using self-hypnosis.
Right. Dr. John Butler is now the president of ACHE. He is from London, England. He has more credentials and people, I don't even know what half of his letters mean. But I know that he teaches people how to dissect brains and do all kinds of things at the University of London. But he's been involved in hypnotherapy now for about as long as I have. We met originally probably about 20 years ago. But Dr. Butler has perfected a lot of pain control issues with just the mind, and watch him actually have a hernia operation with no anesthetic other than self-hypnosis, and watch him use his mind to completely block pain. It's the same process as we teach here at the school to teach women how to have painless childbirthing and so on.
If you think that hypnotherapy is a joke, go watch that right now, because my mouth was open. I had to close it because I was so amazed at what was happening right in front of me. But the cool thing about that video, going back to everything, is once again, this ability to do this is taught and learned here at the school. It can be done session after session, time after time. It can be duplicated, it can be taught. So if you are having problems that you can't get over and you want to get over them finally, I would say get in here to the Certified Hypnotherapy Training School and learn how to do it once and for all and get a new profession while you're at it.
People like to people like to come in and learn how to help their own family and children and so on. In non-certifying students, we allow people to come through and just learn these clinical skills at a much reduced rate.
So you can come and take that budget that you have, basically, is what you're saying, where you were going to go to some seminar or go and do something that would be continued education for your life, self-betterment. You can come take these classes and combine that budget with your therapy budget and do it all in one.
Yes, you could. And we have people who do. We have a lot of other people who are adding it as an adjunct to their current profession,